Alright guys, welcome to another Car Chronicles. And today I'm going to talk about like the power of prayer. So I've been going back and forth about how much longer I'm going to be doing a certain job that I'm on now. And it's not a bad job. I just been doing, how you've been doing it for a while. Sometimes you just feel like it's time for a change. But of course, I don't want to jump ship, and not move without God, you know what I'm saying? So the other day I didn't want to go. And like I said, it's an easy job, but I honestly just within my being did not want to go. And so I got up and I said, okay, guys, if I'm supposed to be there for however long, you let me know. I don't want to do nothing without you. And I just started praying in the spirit, honey, and that. And after I finished praying, the power of prayer gave me that thing was lifted, and it gave me the goal to do what I didn't want to do. It gave me the want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this position is not a bad position or anything like that. I guess I've just been doing it for a long time. And I've been enjoying myself for the most part, and sometimes it is time to move on. I just want to make sure when I do move on, it's the right time to move on. Like I said, just not be just jumping ship and stuff, just doing whatever you're going to be all willy and nilly in the streets. But I'm going to tell y'all, I started praying in the spirit, honey. I started changing my thought process about this thing. I started changing what I was saying. And baby, I felt that thing lift up off me, honey. I said, God, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I think it is just to remind me that you can't be weary about, sometimes that's where you're supposed to be. So you can't always be weary about that situation. You know what I'm saying? Until it's time, until that door closes, it was up to me to be joyful. And for the most part, y'all, I can talk myself out of feeling a certain type of way about certain place, boost myself up by, use the word of God, because that's my ammunition and everything. That's your ammunition too. The question is, are we using it? But, I was having a moment yesterday, and I just thank God. I thank God for the power of prayer, the power of the word, and knowing the word allowed me to encourage myself. So I was just like, okay, girl. So I went in, I did what I had to do, and I actually enjoyed myself. And for the most part, like I said, I do. For the most part, when I'm there, I enjoy myself, But sometimes, in your flesh, sometimes you feel like it's time to move on, and sometimes it is, and sometimes it's just aggravating. You know what I'm saying? You got to know the difference and have the wisdom to know, what to do, when to do, how to do it, and everything like that. There, so I'm gonna wait on God and see what the end gonna be, and everything like that. But I just had to share that with you guys. The power of prayer, the power of the word. It's a beautiful thing, and I try to speak in tongues as much as possible, because the devil don't know what you're talking about, because he ain't privy to that. But I just thank God. I thank God. So whenever you know that you got to be at this place, pray to God, and He'll help you. Think about the good things that you have. Think about, that's what I try to do. Not ignore how I feel. You put that out there. This is how I feel, God, but I need help with that. If this is where I'm supposed to be, And so that's what I did. So I want to share that with you. This is another Car Chronicles. I love y'all. Bye. I'm looking a little rough, but that's all right. All right, later, y'all.